mic off again. How'd I manage that? Okay, okay. Now my audio's peaking? That's not great. Okay, as long as I don't... Never mind. I was gonna say, as long as I don't yell, it's fine, but no, it looks like I'm gonna have to manually adjust it there. Alright. Still peaking. Still peaking. Alright. I'm coming dangerously close to peaking my mic. As long as I sound okay, it's all good. I'm Katie. Welcome to the stream. We're going to play the last chapter of Tales of Monkey Island. We had an emotional cliffhanger this last time. I don't want to spoil it, but that doesn't make sense because it's going to be spoiled as soon as I start if you haven't seen the first four. You were peeking the mic, but then he got upset and called the police. Heyo! In any case, Guybrush is dead. Guybrush Threepwood, mighty corpse. Morgan is dead. The Marquis de Sade is probably dead. And LeChuck is undead again. So, welcome to Tales of Monkey Island, Chapter 5, Rise of the Pirate God. There we go. Now you should be able to see. Is that better? That's better. So, we're picking up from where we left off. Which is, well, Guybrush being dead. Make sure subtitles are still on. They are. And let's get into it. We should have more people joining us shortly. And if not, that's cool too. I'm just glad to have the people who are here. Tales of Monkey Island. Well, she's still in jail, presumably.
Hello? Dark in here. Anyone? I think I feel dirt. I definitely have mud in my teeth. Hello? Dark in here. Anyone? I think I feel dirt. I definitely have mud in my teeth. Where am I? I can't see a thing. Where is all this dirt coming from? Maybe I'll just take some to get it out of the way. I think I can see some light.
If Manny Calavera shows up to usher him into the afterlife, you're gonna pop so hard, huh?
Let me just grab some more of this dirt.
Hey! I can't believe it! I've been buried alive! Again! Hey! My hand is back! Uh-oh. Well, this really can't be good. Where am I?
More like Ghost Brush.
You don't see one of those every day. Nothing. Looks like this machine only takes bills. Nothing.
Let's see. We've got a shred of life and some grave dirt. Always wanted a ghost brush, but they cost too many Neo points. Very nice. That is a reference for about 6 people who remember details of Neopets.
Wow, you do pretty good in tips.
Do not touch.
Hi there. I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, and I think I may be dead. Nice outfit. Am I really dead? Am I really, really dead? So, I'm completely dead. I'm not just mostly dead?
Okay, look. You do still have a tiny shred of life you seem to be hanging on to, but for all intents and purposes, let's just call it dead. Dead.
This boat looks immaculate. You'd never suspect it hauls around dead people all day.
Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Oh, do you go there too?
That's very clever. Thank you, Guybrush.
Have we met before?
Nay.
You look familiar. Are you sure we haven't met before?
Is there any chance you can take me back to the land of the living?
Nay.
Where are you going in this boat?
To the crossroads.
Can we go to the crossroads now?
Pay me.
How much does it cost?
The golden eyes of everlasting sleep.
Eyes of everlasting sleep. I have to give you my eyes?
Nay.
I mean, I know that I'm dead, but I'm still rather attached to my eyes.
You do not.
Can I still see without them? I'm still really new to this whole being dead thing.
It's a metaphor, you Philistine. Just give me the 2 gold coins that were placed on your eyes when you were buried.
Oh, golden eyes of everlasting sleep. I get it. But wait, I wasn't buried with any coins.
Typical pirate. No coins, no crossroads.
Why is there a grog machine in the afterlife?
For the thirst of eternal waiting.
Fair enough. I'll be back when I find some coins. Nice gondola. It's so clean, despite the fact that it's basically moving through a river of ectoplasmic sludge.
You'd think there'd be a lot more broke fuckers here on No Pay Island.
It's a turnstile. And apparently death has yet to shed any of the inconveniences of life.
Ew, this water is kind of slimy. Where does it go?
The center of the crossroads.
Alright. Well, we clearly gotta get something out of this tip jar.
Let me just count that up for you.
Do not touch.
Wow, you do pretty good in tips.
Do not touch.
You don't like that. Let's throw some grave dirt on it. No, wait. The boat, it's real clean. We'll throw some grave dirt on that.
I think you missed a spot.
Nay.
There's a big smudge of filth right there.
What? Ugh, pig knuckles, I just polished that too. Rotten kids.
Now,
He's got plenty of money in there. I'll just take a little.
alright, now I've got a whole 8. Not to be confused with just a piece of it. Now we'll put it in the machine and get some grog.
Great. Now, what am I thirsty for?
Grog, Diet Grog, Cherry Grog, or Grog XD.
Grog XD. Oh, this must be that new high-energy grog that all the kids are drinking these days.
It's sold out, which is fine by me. Kerosene and battery acid tend to keep me up at night.
Cherry Grog?
Oh, I guess there's no cherry grog. Shoot, that's my second favorite flavor, right after purple.
Diet Grog?
Diet grog is sold out. I guess even ghost pirates need to watch their figures.
Fine, regular old grog.
Cool, refreshing grog on the go. For when you need that extra something to face your day.
I get change.
Nothing.
No, no change. Alright, we're gonna have to get change the old-fashioned way by stealing it.
I think you missed a spot.
Nay.
There's a big smudge of filth right there.
What? Ugh, pig knuckles, I just polished that too. Rotten kids.
Maybe just a little more.
Now, grog for when you need to get it together in the AM times. That's right.
Great. Now, what am I thirsty for?
What are you thirsty for? How about some change? Thirsty for change.
Hey, it made change for me.
Now I have coins. 2 golden pieces of 8. Perfect.
Hi, it's me again.
Can I ride the ferry for free?
Can I ride the ferry for free?
Nay.
Can you loan me $1?
Can you loan me $1?
Nay.
Bye.
Well, fortunately I do have these coins.
Here you are. 2 gold coins. Please take me to the crossroads.
Please enter the boat single file. While the boat is in motion, you must keep your hands and feet inside the boat at all times. The ferry to the center of the crossroads is not responsible for any belongings left on the boat after departure.
Nice place. Representational currency was a mistake. Bunch of useless paper for like 2 ounces of gold. Ain't that the truth?
Oh, a new arrival!
Hey!
Sorry about that, but without the flash of enlightenment, old Caleb can't get a good exposure. Come, buy a souvenir picture.
No thanks. I don't have any money.
Is that so? Well, let's just see what you have on you. Indeed, you are broke. Well, when you do get your hands on some cash, which will probably be pretty soon on account of your being a pirate and all, don't forget to come back and purchase this lovely commemorative photo of your very own spirit entering the crossroads.
That's fine. Just stay out of my pockets, will you?
Chapter 5, Rise of the Pirate God. Got a LeChuck up there at the top.
Excuse me? I have a few questions for you.
What's on your mind, Threepwood?
Where am I? And what is the Crossroads anyway?
The crossroads are where the physical and spiritual realms meet and where your journey into the afterlife begins. From here, you can choose your final fate and fulfill your pirate destiny in Fiddler's Green. Or maybe you'll just mope about like a schlub. Personally, you look a bit like a moper to me.
What are you doing here?
You might say I'm a lost soul trying to find my way, but I can't seem to find my guide dog. I've been here a long time, so if you get lost and need some guidance, you come see me.
Do you know the voodoo lady?
Can you be a bit more specific? Maybe a name? I've known a lot of voodoo ladies in my time.
I, never got her name. I noticed I have a shred of life in my pocket. Why?
Everyone shows up with something that they cling to. You must have thought that staying alive was pretty important for some reason.
Well, yeah,
Me? I brought a corn dog. I love corn dogs.
He brought a corn dog.
Where did the creepy boatman go?
His only job is to ferry arriving souls to the crossroads where they can choose their eternal destination. Once he's done his job, he'll no longer appear to you. Also, he said he had to leave early for his sister's baby shower.
Has anyone ever been able to return to the land of the living?
No, never. No, sir, can't be done.
Are you sure no one has ever been able to return to the land of the living?
Whoever told you a thing like that? Of course it can be done. Why, I remember a handsome young pirate who returned to the land of the living once, hoping to reunite with his one true love.
That's what I need to do.
LeChuck, I think his name was.
LeChuck? But he came back to life as, in order, a ghost, a zombie, a demon, a living statue, and a killer walrus. I don't want to be any of those.
Don't think that true love thing worked out too well for him either. Things started getting awfully crowded around here after he returned to the living.
Well, how did LeChuck escape?
He just grabbed himself a board, caught a gnarly wave, and was out of here.
Are you lying to me?
What did I say?
That he surfed his way out.
What? No, that'd be stupid. LeChuck returned to the world of the living with a powerful voodoo spell that he obtained from the other side.
A spell?
Yep. And if there's one thing I know about, it's spells.
What happened to the spell LeChuck used to return to the land of the not dead?
Some say it is locked away in a vile treasure chest and hidden somewhere in the crossroads. But no one knows for sure.
Well, it's been great talking to you, strange old man who kind of smells like olives, but I don't plan on sticking around here in the afterlife. My wife is still alive out there somewhere.
You do that. Might be surprised at what you find when you get there, though.
What do you mean? I died like 2 minutes ago.
Huh?
What a strange fella. And yes, we did miss out on the statue and walrus adventures. Presumably that came right before the demented voodoo zombie demon god. Alright, well, let's explore the afterlife, shall we? Let's see, we are at the center of the crossroads. Over here we got the gateway. And here are our three choices: sword fight, thieves' den, and treasure hunt. Want to start with the treasure hunt. Treasure, all ye can dig. I love treasure. Look, he's got a hole through him there.
Whoa, it's a treasure hunter's dream in here.
Aye, matey, help yourself. If there was ever a treasure in life you were meant to have, just do some digging and she'll be yours.
Oh, this is wonderful. Y'all gonna love this. I don't know, I kinda like Thiefses. And Thiefums. Thiefums is good. Alright, well... There's a jeweled anchor over here. That's pretty. Let's take
It's
it.
an authentic scale replica of the anchor to the Mad Monkey.
Hey, get your own. There's plenty of treasure here.
Oh no, I see where this is going. Well, don't spoil it.
Greetings, fellow dead guy. I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
I know who you are.
You do? Wow. I knew I was getting pretty famous, but who knew my legend extended into the afterlife?
Legend schmegend. We bumped into each other back on Spoon Isle.
Oh, yeah, you were one of the guys trying to beat up LeChuck. How'd that work out for you?
You tell me, smart guy.
Ew.
Literally just blew a hole through the guy.
I've been told by a marginally reliable source that LeChuck may have buried something important around here.
LeChuck? Ah, he should bury himself if he knows what's good for him.
So you don't know anything about it?
No, but there are a lot of X's here. Hard to tell what's buried where.
That's true.
There sure are a lot of X's around here.
Well now, aren't we the observant spirit? Were you some sort of scout in your former life, or were your age-dulled senses restored to the fullness of youth after you passed away?
I'm a mighty pirate.
Of course you are. We're all mighty pirates down here, schmuck. And this is the treasure hunter's paradise, with never-ending caches of pirate booty found under each and every X, as far as the eye can see.
Wow.
Can you show me how the treasure hunt works?
Can you show me how the treasure hunt works?
Sure, why not? A pirate can never have too much treasure.
And when you're down here, you'll be mighty pirates too. Oh yes, we're all mighty pirates here.
It's surprisingly light.
Gonna take this jeweled anchor.
Nice treasure pile. This looks as good a spot as any.
Hey there, Jake.
Yikes! Flying sand fleas!
If there was ever a
So
treasure,
this is what happened to my cursed pirate parrot of Petaluma after Desinge obliterated it.
if there was ever a treasure you were meant to have, this is where you'll find it.
Splice the main brace! Another bag of gold! I tell you, I'll never get tired of this.
Hey, where are you going? Come back!
Oh no, they're leaving.
Murray? Whew. Thank goodness. Not that I'm scared of Murray. Murray's a punk. Hear that, Murray? You're a punk! Ah! You're still a punk.
It's under the X. No, the other X. You're watching muted. That means I can make fun of you, right? Alright, now... Since we're not gonna see our friendly neighborhood Grim Reaper again, why not just take his whole tip jar?
Hey, old Creepy Bones left his tip jar. I'll just hold on to it. For safekeeping.
Alrighty. Now let's see what we got here. We got our scrap of life, bottle of grog, jeweled anchor, a bone, a fistful of whole eights, and a tip jar. Just the tip jar. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you. Alright. Well, let's check out the Thieves' Den, shall we?
Welcome, welcome, fellow
Uh-oh,
thief.
Brandon's discovered
You
the
are a
emojis.
thief, aren't you? Of course you are. You wouldn't be here if you weren't, am I right?
Of course I'm a thief.
Excellent.
We
Make
are
yourself at
losing
home.
frames.
Feel free to look around. We have many valuable stolen items here. I keep them around as trophies.
Don't know why we're losing frames. Alright, it seems to have stopped now.
Hey, nice. I had a collection of autographed sextants too. Do you have a Vasco da Lama?
Ah, I'm sure that I do.
Wow, what a coincidence. Hey, nice. I had a collection of autographed sextants too. Do you have a Vasco da Lama?
Ah, I'm sure that I do.
Wow, what a coincidence.
Let's see.
Clay urns. That's weird. I have a nagging urge to smash these.
I wouldn't do that, friend.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not? Because it's rude.
Right, of course.
Makes perfect sense. Take a look at some other things. Like this
Peg
pile
legs?
of peg legs.
How did he manage to steal all of these without the wearers noticing? Ooh, scrolls, parchments, and maps. Winslow would be so happy.
Those are the best items, yours and free. Ain't that the way? I am watching Guy and also watching pretty gay boys make pretties on ice. Well, you know, I agree. There are definitely worse ways to spend an evening.
What's the deal with this thing?
Ah, that's an old one, friend. They say that toe juice encrusted sock was once worn by LeChuck himself. The thief who stole it claimed he slipped it right off the zombie pirate's oozing undead foot without being noticed. Funny how he showed up here in the afterlife, still clutching the sock in his fist.
Wow. You mind if I, steal it?
Actually, I'd prefer you just take that one. It's really starting to stink up the place.
Guess we should track down that guide dog, huh? What was his name?
Good luck with the pilfering. I gotta go.
Come back soon, friend.
Oh yeah, he's smooth as fuck. Dog's still over here. Oh, here we go. There he is.
Hiya, doggy. Come here, boy. Oh, I wonder if he's lost. Better take him with me. Yikes. Maybe I should make friends with him first.
Let's see. Do I have anything that a dog would like? I do have the bone from that sign, don't I?
I can't use a skeleton bone with that.
Not what I meant to do.
You look like, Franklin. Hey, boy, you look hungry. Want a bone? Here you go, boy. Oh, poor thing. You should probably come with me.
Arp! Such a good sound. We've seen this dog before, I think. I remember this Scotty-looking motherfucker. I mean, he was digging up the grave at the start of the chapter. Alright, back to the treasure hunt. Let's see if he can find the thing that belonged to LeChuck that was real important here. First, let's let him sniff LeChuck's nasty old sock. You might be right, we may have seen him in a previous chapter, but I can't think of when.
Here you go, boy. Get a big whiff of this. I think he's got the scent.
Alright.
If I had the nose of a hound dog, the last place I would want to be is my pocket. Okay, boy. Dig me up a vile-looking treasure chest. Hey, where you going? Bad dead dog.
Just jumped in the water. His jacket smells like bacon grease. Ghost bacon, so that's probably okay. You're probably right there.
Franklin, there you are. You're supposed to be finding LeChuck's hidden treasure for me. What are you doing here?
Oh, such a cute little dog. Is he yours?
No. What are you hiding, Caleb?
More than meets the eye.
So, nothing. Here, I'll talk.
What? Why, I never.
But you do have the treasure. So I'll ask you, you'll say no, and around we'll go.
It's hard to say.
Hello.
What's on your mind, Tripwood?
Do you have LeChuck's treasure?
Do you have LeChuck's treasure?
Yes.
Just as I thought. No. Wait, what? But Franklin agrees. You're supposed to say no.
Then there's no doubt.
But that's your thing. Doubt.
Puzzling.
I let Franklin get LeChuck's scent so he could find the treasure, but he came here instead.
Curious. Maybe I am LeChuck.
Are you?
Nope.
Where were you the last time you saw LeChuck?
Where were you the last time you saw LeChuck?
Right over there.
Just a few steps over there.
Not right here.
Sigh.
You still have that spirit photo?
Do you still have the spirit photo?
You got any money yet?
I do.
So you say you know a lot about spells, eh?
Fancy myself a bit of a spell connoisseur. Big ones, small ones, uppers, downers, reversals, hexes, jinxes, you name it.
Really? I'll keep that in mind. Talk to you later.
Sure, why not?
Alright, well, let's at least buy that spirit photo.
I'd like to buy that spirit photo, please. I think my wife will get a kick out of it, once I figure out how to get back to her. How much is it?
That should cover it. Enjoy the memories.
However much you got.
A photo of my spirit. They say the ethereal camera of the afterlife subtracts 10 pounds.
Have a
Have
sock.
a whiff of this thing, Fibby McFarfignugan.
That's not my name. Hey! Ugh, that smells like him.
Oh
LeChuck's
shit.
treasure. Where'd it go, Franklin, you salty dog?
Now look, you've sullied the air over there. That's what I smelled right before taking a dump to the head all those years ago.
That is one ugly chest. Oh man, it's locked. And I left my hook on my other body. Now how am I gonna get it open?
Well, we know someone who can open treasure chests, right? Greatest thief in the afterlife? Hey, you've sullied the air over there plenty of times, Brandon. Oops, not treasure hunt. It's the wrong one.
Welcome back, friend.
Alright, buddy.
Do you think you can unlock this completely non-valuable treasure chest for me? There's a worthless slip of paper inside that I really need. I'll let you keep the chest in exchange.
Sure, friend. In fact, I already unlocked the chest while you were talking, but I'm afraid it's empty.
What?
See for yourself.
Hey, what was that?
What was what, friend?
You just kicked my spell into that pile.
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
What a dick.
We'll see about that. Excuse me.
What is it, friend?
What happened to your hands?
LeChuck happened to them. I guess he still held a grudge from when we stole the summoning turtle from him when he was human. He came back and slaughtered us all.
Doesn't having no hands get in the way of your thievery?
Not if you're good. I can lift a wallet with my teeth, crack a safe with my toes, and loot an entire treasure hold using just my, cheeks.
Ew. So, what kind of thievery skills do you have?
The usual, friend. Pickpocketing, lockpicking, safe cracking, and creating artificial buying pressure for a generally low trading volume issuer in the over-the-counter securities market.
Yeah, me too.
He sells insurance.
Well, keep up the good work.
Oh, I am, friend.
Hey, what's in this thing?
That? Oh, that's a secret.
Oh, what kind of secret?
If I knew that, it wouldn't be a secret.
I know that thief threw my scroll in here. Somewhere.
Well, Franklin will be able to track it.
Okay, boy. Do your thing.
Hey, did you bring a dog in here? Because that will get you banned for life in here, friend.
Peg legs? How did he manage to steal all of these without the wearers noticing?
Well, let's see.
How'd you manage to steal this?
Funny story, I was running a con on Deadeye Drake, trying to get at his collection of gold cannonballs, when he hauls out this thing and asked if he can have it shipped back home. I even charged him 300 pieces of 8 to do it. Oh, how that guy survived as a pirate for more than 2 years is beyond me.
Wow.
Right, I need to figure out how to steal stuff from him.
Hey, nice.
Ah,
Wow.
Alright, same dialogue.
Excuse me.
what is...
Alright.
What are all these things?
Those are the
Need to
things I've
unlock it.
stolen from the poor, unsuspecting pirates passing through. Some real gems there, huh? I'm sorry. What was that you said?
I didn't say anything.
Are you sure? I thought you might have said there was something behind me.
There's a three-headed monkey?
There is? Well, I'd better turn around and look at it. Why, I
Well.
don't see anything over here.
Totally unguarded scrolls.
Okay, boy. Do
Are
your
you
thing.
sure you meant behind?
Now, let's
Maybe if I
steal
try
these
to
peg
squeeze-
legs.
Yoink.
I hate to be a bad host, but I'm afraid you have got to be moving on.
Oh, okay then.
Till next time, friend.
Yep.
What a good distraction.
Hey, Caleb? Hello? Huh. Looks like he wandered off. Maybe he'll turn up later.
Well, now we no longer have the peg leg, obviously, because he stole it back.
This must be the center of the crossroads.
Now we just gotta figure out where Franklin took that spell. Here he is. He's back at the treasure hunt, and he's buried it, because of course he has.
There you are. Okay, give me the spell. Oh no, what have you done with the spell?
Did you bury it here with all the treasure somewhere?
Bad, Franklin.
I like how he invites you to steal stuff from him, just so he can steal it back. Yes. Here, find the scroll.
Okay, boy. Do your thing.
Where's my spell?
Gotcha. Back in the code for you, you little spell thief. It's the
All
spell
right.
LeChuck used to escape back into the living world. The physical and spiritual realms coexist as do night and day. To journey from one to the other, a pirate must know his way. Search around you and within you to find these things, and at the center of the crossroads, present them in a ring. The journey is confusing. Something must guide your way, and you must have an anchor to ensure that you will stay. What gives you courage to face the dangers to come, and a sacrifice in your name that cannot be undone?
Well, we've got the anchor. I have a literal anchor.
An anchor. I'm not gonna let it hold me down.
We've got courage.
Grog. Because bullying fists don't hurt when you're numb.
What were the other
It's
things
the spell
we needed?
LeChuck used to escape back into the living world.
Guide. Okay, we've got the guide. Which would be Franklin.
If I had the nose of a hound dog,
So, now let's go to the sword fight, shall we? Oh, look who it is. I think we're all happy to see that she's at least here. That's the mast.
Morgan?
Ahoy, matey! I see another swordsman be coming to challenge me for entrance into an afterlife full of swordplay and swashbuckling. Very well. Let's test your wit.
Thank goodness you're all right.
Hey, I be talking to you.
No, I'm not all right. I'm dead. Apparently you are too. Now go away.
Well, you'll be happy to know that I obliterated your murderer.
You destroyed LeChuck?
What? Death must have scrambled your noggin. LeChuck killed me. DeSinge killed you.
Hello? Sword fighter looking for a challenge over here.
DeSinge?
But you said...
That's just great. My one shot at redeeming myself, and Mr. Mighty Pirate can't be bothered to properly listen to my death rattles.
But...
And on top of that, he sullies my reputation as a kick-butt pirate hunter by insinuating that I couldn't beat a wimp-wristed, wig-wearing sissy boy like DeSinge with 2 arms tied behind my back!
Sorry?
God, I'm depressed.
Look, I'm not planning on sticking around this land of the creepy. I got unfinished business with LeChuck, and my wife is still in danger. I'm probably gonna need some help getting out of here, and you are my only friend.
Forget it. I'm a worthless, backstabbing traitor with poor communication skills. I don't even deserve to be your friend.
Anyone?
All you need is to get a little fight back in you. Come on, grab your sword and fight me.
No, I won't fight an unarmed man.
I be armed. Fight me! Fight me!
Well, I'm not done with you yet, lady. I'll be back.
Fine. I'll just wait over here then.
Yeah, Morgan and Guybrush both fucked a lot of stuff up at this point. Well, we need a sword.
Aha! Come to test your steel and wits against me, lad. Well, I hope you have sharpened both, 'cause I'm about to...
No thanks. How long has Morgan been sitting there?
Can't say for sure. She's been here since before LeChuck did me in, that's for certain. Just sitting there. She won't even insult sword fight me. Every time I toss out a taunt, she just agrees with me.
Pardon me, mind if I borrow this?
Hey, LeChuck stuck that in me for a reason, you know.
LeChuck?
Aye. He came back after me and me mate stole some gold turtle from him. He chopped off me head and asked me to hold that for him.
In your decapitated head?
Yeah. Oh, he just wanted to kill me, huh?
That'd be my guess.
Aye, that makes sense.
Yes, Guybrushes are at least accidents. Well, let's see if we can get Morgan back to normal.
On your feet, Mo.
Fine.
Yes, now we're talking. I'm getting in on this action. I'm the most cunning pirate on the 7 seas. Do you know what my IQ is, boy?
Seriously, on a scale of 1 to 10, how terrible a person am I?
Well, now we've got to do something that insults the Pirate Master, but compliments Morgan. Well, let's start out with some wrong answers.
Well, I think you're a wonderful, smart, charming person.
Aw, really?
Oh, really? That'd be a poor insult.
What? No, I thought I was talking to the lady.
Aye, even that would have been a better comeback. But it's too late now. I win!
But
If he's the winner, then I must be the loser.
Hug a chicken every day. Alright, so now...
on guard.
Fine.
Yes!
My career as a pirate hunter was about as successful as my career as a marathon runner.
Nobody's ever drawn blood from me, and nobody ever will.
Your career is brilliant. Your name is feared throughout the Caribbean.
Well, I suppose that is true. That insult be a weak one indeed. I win!
Oh.
Alright, let's do this for real, though. Compliment and insult, chicken hugger. You are... You know what? I can't disagree with that.
On your feet, Mo.
Fine.
Yes, now we're talking. I'm getting in on this action.
My career as a pirate hunter was about as successful as my career as a marathon runner.
Nobody's ever drawn blood from me, and nobody ever will.
So, to insult him and compliment her, you run that fast?
You run that fast?
I'm useless. I can barely even lift my sword.
There certainly is a foul smell coming from this fight.
See? In some ways you are stronger than me.
There we go.
Died a failure. I used to dream that somebody would call me the greatest pirate hunter in the world.
You make me want to puke.
I bet people say that about you all the time.
I bet people say that about you all the time.
You know what? You're right. I I was a darn good pirate hunter. Sure, I made a couple of bad decisions and my enunciations could apparently use some work, but as long as we are both here in the crossroads, I can still make it up to you.
You can't match my witty repartee.
I could if you would use some breast spray.
There we go.
Wow, I didn't think that you had it in you, lass. Now my head and I can move on and you can be the guardian. You just have to stay here until someone comes and challenges you.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Well, you deal with that on your time. I'm off to battle on the endless seas of Davy Jones' locker.
You know what? I think I will stay here and challenge the weak and unworthy for a while.
I knew you had it in you, Mo.
Listen, I am sorry for the way I betrayed you. If there is any way I can help you, just ask.
Pirate Thug 3 is his name.
Hey, you.
What's up?
Hey, when you crossed over, were you still clinging to a shred of life too?
Shred of life? No. But I guess it makes sense for you, considering everything you left behind.
What would you say was the most important thing to you when you were alive?
My independence, probably. I liked being my own woman. Still do.
Can't have pirate thug trios.
Did Caleb try to sell you a picture of your spirit at the crossroads too?
He tried, but I don't like people taking pictures of me. It's bad for my business. Sounds like he got his camera fixed by the time you got here, though.
Are you sure it wasn't DeSinge who killed you? He sure acted guilty.
Didn't you pay any attention to my dying words? I clearly said, don't trust LeChuck. He's hypnotized a bunch of monkeys and ran me through with my own blade.
That's weird. I heard you say DeSinge is a schmuck. When he got thirsty, he killed me for some lemonade. In my defense, it should be noted that you were coughing up a lot of blood at the time, so something may have gotten lost in the translation. I found a spell that will let me return to the land of the living.
Really? That's great! How do we use it?
First, I need to gather a bunch of ingredients, but I'm having some trouble figuring out what they're supposed to be. Maybe you can help.
Maybe. What are the items?
A guide, an anchor, courage, a sacrifice.
The journey is confusing. Something must guide your way.
Sounds like you need something to point you in the right direction.
An anchor.
I must have an anchor to ensure that I will stay.
I swear I saw something like that over in the treasure hunting area.
Courage.
What gives you courage to face the dangers to come?
I don't know. What do you pirates use when you stupidly take on insurmountable dangers without an ounce of fear?
Pirates do that? Boy, I need to learn how they do that. Part of the spell requires a sacrifice made to me.
That sounds pretty complicated. Maybe you should focus on the other ingredients first.
Yeah, good idea.
Alright, well, we've got the ingredients.
Don't run off.
I don't think I'm allowed to.
Alright, let's head back to the
Good
crossroads.
luck with the sword fighting gig. I'll be back.
Gonna need a guide.
Something to find your way. Check.
Arc.
Stay. Good dog.
An anchor.
Anchors away. Check.
And courage.
1 bottle of liquid courage. Check. Okay. All I need is a sacrifice in my name. Where the heck am I supposed to find that?
Well, let's go ask Morgan now. Super sure you were going to have to jank one of those sextants. They're already Guybrush's sextants, right? Not gonna have to steal them back. Would be a good guide, though.
Hey, you.
What's up?
Hey, Mo, I still need one more thing for the Crossroads spell. Some kind of sacrifice. I can't find it anywhere.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. I think I have an idea. Come on, I'll show you.
And here we go.
Okay, where's this sacrifice? I don't see anything.
Right here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Is that a good idea?
What? No, this is just my reputation. I can easily build that back up again.
Aww.
Well, okay. Are you sure?
Right. Thank you.
Well, don't just stand there. Get on with the spell.
Of course, the spell. Wait, I don't know what else I'm...
Here we go.
Well, I guess this is it. Seems safe enough. Ladies first.
Hey!
Huh. That's weird. I can go through no problem.
Oh, heck no! I am not getting stuck in this afterlife.
So, what are you gonna do?
I don't know, you just go on through and take care of your business. I'll figure it out.
Okay. Wish me luck.
Thought she was gonna get more dead.
Gah! Why won't this thing open? Elaine, get over here and help me. I've spent months getting those mangy voodoo-cursed monkeys into place so I could conjure up the entrance to the crossroads. I won't be thwarted now. Oh, come on. I broke your spirit, not your back. Get over here and push.
Ouch.
You know, you didn't have to actually kill him.
And why not? Do you know the number of times that bony buccaneer has killed me?
Look, I let you capture me and I played along with your stupid nice guy act because I thought that it would get Guybrush to realize that the voodoo lady
Do not
was...
mention that woman in my presence. That cursed voodoo witch will control my fate no more. Now that I have La Esponja Grande, I can use it to suck pure, unlimited voodoo energy directly from the source. I will become the demon pirate god, and you will be my goddess. And this time, there will be no Guybrush Threepwood to spoil our wedding plans.
What was that?
Yes, that's it!
It's a good burn.
Elaine? What's going on here?
Guybrush?
Oh, snap.
I'll tell you what's going on here. You've lost! I now have full access to the unlimited voodoo power of the Crossroads themselves. This is my moment of ultimate triumph. So, Ghost of Guybrush Threepwood, would you like to RSVP for the wedding now or later?
You won't get away with this, LeChuck.
You won't get away with this, LeChuck. Whatever it is you're doing, I've opened the Crossroads themselves to stop you.
You opened the Crossroads. Then I suppose I have to thank you for doing my bidding for a second time.
So you admit, I am better than you.
So you admit, I am better than you.
You are the only living soul that can do that, you know. Boy, was my face red when La Esponja Grande turned out to be so small. But then, you took right care of that, didn't you?
It's a good callback there, where LeChuck couldn't figure out how to solve a simple puzzle.
The voodoo lady said.
Voodoo lady?
By the way, does anyone know if she has a name? It feels weird just calling her Voodoo Lady. But I'll be taking care of her soon, too. I have infused the Cutlass of Kaflu with demonic power that no mortal can touch. This weapon that was designed to destroy me will ultimately set me free when I use it to slay the woman who has locked you and I in this perpetual loop of fate. Isn't that right, Elaine?
Yes. And we shall
The
slay
voodoo lady?
her together.
I think she's actually Miss Cleo. Basically,
Make
yeah.
me your demon bride.
What?
My demon bride. Kinda gets you all choked up in here, doesn't it?
Face it, Threepwood. LeChuck has more power than any pirate could possibly dream of. And besides, you're dead now.
Well, so is he.
I'm sorry, Guybrush.
Wonder Bunny. No.
She just wanted to be immortal so she could take the cutlass, obviously. But it's maybe not working out as she intended.
Elaine is mine! And yet here you are, ghost of Guybrush Threepwood, trying to interfere with my big moment with Elaine once again. Well, come on and stop me. Give it your best stab. So, sweetheart, where do you think we should hold the wedding?
I want a fancy wedding on an...
Ha! Prepare to meet your... Oh, come on!
Oh, no body.
Problem?
Why can't I grab anything?
That's just one of the side effects of being a fleshless spectre. Good thing you are, though. Just one slice of that re-enchanted blade is enough to destroy anything it touches in this mortal world.
Hint, hint, nudge,
I was
nudge.
gonna use that to save you and kill LeChuck again.
It ain't so easy being a ghost now, is it, Mr. Threepwood? Well, that's how I felt all those years ago, when I was a simple ghost pirate roaming the seas. And now, you're about to know how it felt when you ripped my spiritual essence to shreds, when you doused me with that ghost-destroying voodoo root beer.
Hey there, Andy.
Lady Pooh, let's not be hasty.
It felt a lot like this.
Well, so the late 8-car pileup sort of made the road home hectic.
Guybrush,
Ouch.
what happened? Did you defeat LeChuck? Save your wife? Avenge my death?
She zapped me.
What?
Elaine, she's LeChuck's demon bride. And she zapped me with voodoo root beer.
Demon bride? She must be under LeChuck's control. Get back in there and save her!
No, she's not. She looked me right in the eyes and then chose him. They're gonna take over the world together. There's a demonic sword involved. It's over.
Well, that's good news.
Huh?
Now you're free to just curl up and enjoy a sad, pathetic eternity in Pirate Afterlife. Of course, I'm not sure if they're still letting whiny schoolgirls in. You'll have to check.
Come on, Morgan. I just lost my wife.
So go take her back, Guybrush. Are you a mighty pirate or aren't you? Look, I know you're not the most fearsome pirate to sail the seven seas. But what I've learned about the Guybrush Threepwood that inspired me for my entire life is that there isn't any situation he can't handle. And the one thing I've admired about you throughout our entire adventure together is that you never gave up on Elaine.
Maybe if I could find a way to use that cutlass. But if I go back, they'll just zap my ghost again.
So get your body back.
What, just find my body and repossess it? Wait, that sounds kind of familiar.
The Voodoo Lady's locket. Find the locket, find your body.
And then bring the fight to that decrepit sack of sea worms and make LeChuck rue the day he decided to mess with Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Yes!
I still have no clue what rue means.
But it sounded great.
So, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to go skewer some more sorry ghosts. Maybe practice my pickpocketing. I don't know. Something.
Morgan. Thanks.
You wanna catch Andy up on the story so far? There was even three-way insult sword fighting. I had to insult one guy while I complimented Morgan. Alright, now we gotta find Guybrush's body.
Caleb? What are you doing over here?
Standing mostly.
What's going on with the crossroads? I thought the spell would take me back, not just rip open the spiritual realm. Is there any way to stop it?
Yes. I assume you are still carrying around that last shred of life you came here with. If you were to give that up, the rips in the crossroads should close right up.
Really? It's as simple as that?
Yep. A simple sacrifice of a teensy shred of life, and all these rips will seal up good as new, putting everyone in their place for eternity. Of course, you'd be stuck here for good, and LeChuck is probably already powerful enough to destroy every living thing on the planet, so I don't see what good it'd do.
So I can close these rips, but then I'll really be stuck here? A pirate's life. Not for me.
For eternity.
Well, that's rough. On the upside, he just mentioned rips, plural. So let's see if we can find... Oh, here's one.
Captain Threepwood? Captain on deck!
Mr. Winslow? Relax, I'm not the captain anymore. I'm dead.
Ah, yes. I thought you looked a bit more wispy than usual, sir.
And this is hardly the screaming narwhal. What happened?
It was that nasty LeChuck fellow, sir. Ooh, you were right about that one. First, he knocked me off the ship, and then he kidnapped your lovely wife. And then...
Yes?
Then he... Oh, I can hardly say it, sir.
Did he make you kill someone? Force you to turn on your family and loved ones?
He took down the map, sir. How does one expect to get anywhere without a map?
Oh no, we can't go anywhere without a map.
Hello, little monkey.
I wouldn't, sir. He's still a bit frustrated that we can't agree on the props we need for our new game. Rock, paper, and I say fountain pen. He disagrees and gets rather bitey about it.
What's this stuff?
Those are the pieces I need to play a game I'm inventing called Rock, Paper, Fountain Pen.
What's this stuff?
Those...
Alright, well let's pop down into the ocean.
Overboard!
We're at the giant manatee mating grounds after all. So there's gotta be something good down here, like giant manatees mating.
I think that's what's left of Dakava's ship. The Voodoo Lady's locket! It's stuck up there in that seaweed! But it looks like it survived another harrowing voyage through a giant manatee. Sometimes on my birthday, Elaine wears fishnets. This being the real world, I still can't touch anything. So this fishnet has to stay here. Yep, this was the home of La Esponja Grande. Come here, Locket.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Blam! Huh. Huh.
Ooh, air bubble.
Hello?
Swim away! I'll zap you with this eel.
Anemone?
Guybrush?
Oh shit, it's a Nemenemini.
Are you okay?
No, Spinner K has been destroyed.
What are you doing in there?
What you should be doing, hiding from him.
Oh man, what did he do to you?
Nothing yet, thank Poseidon.
Look, I know Winslow can be a bit forward, if not a bit bawdy, but he's got a good heart.
No, not sweet Reggie, I mean LeChuck.
Oh, I see.
He destroyed Spinner K. The sails of his undead pirate ship are filled with the winds of the apocalypse.
Oh, that's not good. Look, come out and let's talk about this.
No, I'm too frightened.
If we run into Murray down here, you'll have the hat trick.
I need your help out here.
For what?
Well, unfortunately, I'm currently a ghost, so I can't touch anything.
A ghost? How? What happened?
I'll give you one guess.
Killed by him! I'll stay in here, thank you, where it's safe.
Mating manatees, Batman. It's a good one.
You wanna come out and talk?
No!
It's not that scary out here.
I could be skewered by LeChuck's fiery harpoon at any second.
It's not that bad. Can I get you to come out?
No, I don't trust anyone. Well, maybe Reggie.
Wait, Winslow? That salty dog.
Despite our taxonomic differences, Winslow understands me.
Huh. I wonder how that works. Logistically.
But now I'll never see him again.
You and Winslow are you and Winslow?
I'd never assume he would have me as his life partner, but we have shared our love.
Whoa, too much information.
And now I'll never see him again.
Would you come out for Winslow?
I would venture out of the safety for a mere sign of my dear Reginald.
A mere sign? A mer sign, perhaps? Huh? I'll go see what I can do. Winslow isn't too far away.
He's come to see me?
Sure.
I knew what we had was special.
I don't know if special is the word I'd use.
Where is my Reggie?
He's in a raft floating above us.
Then why doesn't he come down here and rescue me?
It's like 100 fathoms or something. He'd drown.
You're here.
I'm special?
I'm not certain special is the word I would use.
Oh! Oh, that's a burn.
I'm not sure how to say this, but what was your relationship like?
It was a rare thing, like a perfectly formed pearl in the mouth of a clam.
Out of morbid curiosity, does he get into the water or do you shimmy up on land? Forget it. Forget it.
If you're so curious, you can find your own Vacalian. Not that any of us would have you.
Tempting, but I'll stick with my bipedal plunder bunny. You and Winslow were pretty hot and heavy, huh?
Weight is negligible underwater.
Huh. I think I'm grossed out. I'll be back later.
Be careful.
Oh, Anemone. She's just... She or they. There, I'm sorry. That's my bad. They are just the best.
Up we go. Mr. Winslow?
Yes, sir?
Nepomone is hiding in a cave below your raft.
Nepomone is hiding in a cave below your raft.
What's this? My scale-clad steady is but a few leagues beneath my heart.
That's right.
Ask Anemone to swim to me.
Swim to me, my sweetheart!
Well, the problem is LeChuck. Anemone's terrified and hiding out until all of this pirate apocalypse mongering blows over.
How tragic.
Perhaps you could drop something down to Estemily? Something to show your affection?
Capital idea! Perhaps a poem, a haiku even! I became a master of the haiku while working on the Sashimi Islands.
Whatever, as long as it sinks.
Don't you worry. While waiting for the currents to cooperate, I've been working on a game I've entitled Rock, Paper, Pen.
How's it played?
Well, paper beats rock, and then the player must shame the paper into defeat by filling it full of lewd phrases using the pen.
Nothing like a good shaming.
Anyway, I have all the materials I need to write my dear anemone a haiku. May my sinking stone lift quivering spirits.
I love that the dialogue options misspell her name 2 different ways. Honestly, it's like it's a condition. Alright. Well,
that's all for now, Mr. Winslow.
Let's
Very
go
good,
see
sir.
Anemone. Now they should have Winslow's poem. Ah, here it is. Come on over to the poem, Anemone.
Are you still in there, Anemone?
As long as LeChuck is still alive, I'll be in here. Thank you.
Anemone, Winslow dropped a note down to you. It's sitting right over there.
Mi amore.
There we go.
It's a love note.
I'll be back later.
Be careful.
Right, now we gotta use this clam.
Clam, I think we got off on the wrong foot. Foot. Oh, I'm sorry I made light of you not having 2 feet.
And there we go.
Holy clam bubbles! Locket saved!
I say, Captain Threepwood, my beloved has sent me a sign. I must prepare myself for our reunion. Mizzens, I haven't smelled this rotten since languishing in my own filth while doing my time in the hold of Captain Liverbottom's trader ship.
What's that?
Deodorant, Captain. Bought from the apothecary in Woodtick, I believe.
Winslow, the locket isn't a sign from Anemone. She loved your poem, but I sent that locket up here. I can't touch it, but it's the thing that's going to reunite my ghost with my body.
Oh, most important then.
Most.
Well, I'll hang it here as if it were our map. Remember our map, sir?
How could I forget?
Let this locket lead you back to your body, the way our map has led us to adventure.
Alright. So the items in my inventory I can touch because they're ghost items. Those ghost items can kind of interact with the real world too. It's all very confusing. Well,
The Voodoo Lady's locket transfers spirits to bodies based on which way that little arrow button is pointing. I can't press it though, but I bet Winslow wouldn't mind helping.
alright. Let's stick my spirit photo into the
Let's
oval
cover up the
side.
Voodoo Lady. Voila!
And now I should be able to transfer my spirit into my body.
Mr. Winslow?
Yes, sir?
There once was a man of the sea who loved a vacay called Anemone. They spent a night and a day in bed at Spinner Cay, and thereafter were truly not enemies. Lovely.
Mr. Winslow, would you mind pushing the button on that locket for your old captain?
Certainly, sir.
And here we go.
my body being this cold. Hey!
Ah! Great jumping gibbets! It's alive!
It ain't alive. It's some kind of voodoo zombie.
Quick, chop its head off!
What? Ooh, wait a second.
Don't worry, Your Honor. A good whomp in the choppers ought to take care of this one.
Bring it on, Bug Juice.
You all right, sir?
I think I just had the spirit knocked out of me.
Ah, yes, that would explain the girlish scream, sir.
Mr. Winslow?
Yes, sir?
Let's try this again.
Would you mind pressing the button again?
Certainly, sir.
Back for another round, zombie boy.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. I mean to kill you all.
Back so soon, sir?
Ooh, yeah. Maybe I should try a different approach. Mr. Winslow?
Yes, sir?
I keep getting kicked out of my body.
Perhaps you need a new perspective on the situation, sir. I always find it helps to leave for a while, then maybe come at the problem from a different point of view.
Would you mind pressing the button again?
Certainly, sir.
Back for another round, zombie boy.
I surrender.
You do? Terrific! Off to jail with you! You there, I'll be back shortly. I'm taking this body to the jail.
Sure. The ladies come calling. I'll tell them that's where you went.
Oh, great. I'm in jail. Again.
Well, it's better than just getting knocked out of my body immediately. Let's see. Was that?
How come that cell gets a mug? I'm thirsty too. Ew, gross. That other windowsill is covered with chewed gum.
Something in here, I know it.
Uh-oh. My body is starting to feel all numb and tingly.
Aha.
Hey, somebody stashed something behind this loose brick. It's a diary. Dear Diary. Well, I am in jail. Apparently, I misunderstood when the merperson I met asked if I needed a lift. I assumed that meant I could ride him all the way into town. Anyway, I'm hiding you for now in case they search me. I don't want anyone knowing my personal inner thoughts. What else is in here? Dear Diary. I think that any moment now the manatees will start kissing. I hope I can slip out just as he slips the tongue. Ew. I think I've read enough.
Well, now we know how Bug-Eye got away.
Uh-oh. Hey, what happened?
I don't know, sir. The locket sparked a couple of times, and before I could say sexy fish, you were back here.
Sexy fish?
It's an expression, sir. Something I picked up while on my tour of the exotic Limbo Islands.
So what you're saying is the effects of the locket are temporary?
That does appear to be the case, sir.
Well, that's just great.
Better than nothing. Let's see what else we can do from another perspective. Sexy fish is a real thing. You've heard it all your life. Absolutely. Certainly it is not something that was made up just now. Uh-oh, carbs.
Fool Threepwood, what have you done?
Ah! Talking crabs!
Why did you open the crossroads? With the barriers shattered, LeChuck is now beyond all control, plundering voodoo energy directly from the spirit realm. Thanks to you, reality itself could unravel like a cheap rug.
You're worried about rug quality?
If you're worried about rug quality, perhaps you should consider upgrading to something with a knot density of 160 to 290 per square inch, but that's not really the issue here. Why didn't you warn me that LeChuck had nefarious plans for La Esponja Grande?
I'm afraid LeChuck made fools of us all this time, Guybrush. But hope is not yet lost.
Well, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, you can't get fooled again. In fact, I'm already working on a plan to possess my body, so they can't zap me with root beer again when I go back.
Yes, the voodoo root beer only affects spiritual manifestations in the physical realm. If you can manage to repossess your body, you may yet be able to use LeChuck's weapon against him.
You mean his face-melting halitosis?
You mean his face-melting halitosis?
You must figure that out for yourself. Go now. Find your body. Find a way for your spirit to possess it. But remember, rebinding a soul to a body is not as simple as taking yourself over. You're rebelling against the natural state of things, and the universe will push back. Once you have possessed your body, you'll have to find a more permanent way to bind it to your soul. I recommend Nix and Mojo brand Spirit Gum. It can create a powerful spiritual bond that will bring your restless spirit and body together in harmony. It's also delicious. It comes in lemon, cherry, and mutton flavors. I always have some with me.
Explains the
Give me
gum
some
on
of
the
that spirit gum?
windowsill.
I cannot risk coming out of hiding to aid you, Guybrush, but I was chewing some when I was imprisoned back on Flotsam. I may have left some back in the jail cell. Remember, spirit gum contains some ingredients from the spirit realm, so it retains some ghostly properties. Be careful with it. I must go now, Guybrush. It is too dangerous for me to let my true whereabouts be known.
Ugh. I hope this is just a phase she's going through.
Hopefully she's not crabs forever, right? Ah, there's another rip. Spirit gum, like what cosplayers use exactly to glue their merkins on.
Hey, how'd my body get back here?
We came to check on you and found it just laying around. We figured you were dead again, so we just put you back here.
I like that they're not at all scared of a ghost pirate, only a zombie pirate.
Benang. It's like grog for monkeys, and a leading cause of simian diabetes. Benang. It's like grog for monkeys, and a leading cause of simian diabetes.
Benang.
A keg of grog. If not carefully stored, it'll go skunky. Not that anyone would taste the difference.
Alright. Well, they're always gonna put us in the empty cell. They're always gonna put us in the empty cell unless there's someone in it.
Yo, Bug-Eye!
What do you want, Pipsqueak?
Ooh, I'm a ghost! Aren't you guys scared of me?
Well, you weren't very threatening while you were alive, and I'm afraid the new pirate ghost thing isn't helping.
So, how did you get out of the manatee and end up on Flotsam?
I don't want to talk about it.
I bet I can guess.
You slipped out on the tongue.
Perhaps you waited around until the mating ritual, made your way to the tongue, and escaped when the manatee went in for the kiss.
Hey, who told you that? That's private information.
And once free from the manatee, you...
Rode a mer person to Flotsam.
Befriended a mer person who you ended up riding all the way to the shores of Flotsam.
That's impossible! No one knows about that!
Look at me! I'm Bug-Eye. I like to get in on manatee makeout sessions and ride merfolk around.
Are you mocking me, boy?
Well, let's see. Need to copy what he's doing. Stinky. Tweaking. Meanie.
Arr! Does it look like I'm mocking you? I'm Big Bad Bug-Eye. I keep a girly diary. I wish I had hair so I could put it up in curls.
Let's just see how that face looks with my fist shoved in it.
Oh!
All
I'm
right,
a
that's
ghost.
enough. I think you need some time to calm down, lad. It's off to the drunk tank for you. And you, don't slime up the place while I'm gone.
Ghostbusters.
I'll just leave him there until he cools off.
Alright. Let's get back to our body, shall we? Oh yeah, you'll definitely want to go back to the VOD for the first part. It's pretty entertaining. And the three-way insult sword fighting is a lot of fun. Let's see, to get to our boat, that's the one at the gateway. Alright. Bonus, more Ghost Morgan. There you go. Nothing like a good three-way.
Mr. Winslow?
Yes, sir?
Would you mind pressing the button again?
Certainly, sir.
I'm back!
Hold your ground or I'll take you down myself! Ghosts are one thing, but I really hate zombies!
I surrender.
I surrender.
You do? Terrific! Off to jail with you!
The joke, the sex joke.
Bug-Eye, we're neighbors.
Shut your cheese hole, zombie
Davy
boy.
Nipperkin.
You're the reason I'm in here, you know.
All right, I'll keep it down.
He was a character from earlier on. Alright. Let's grab the mug.
Okay. I can't believe I'm actually about to do this. Oh, disgusting. It tastes like earwax. Nope, that didn't do anything. Guess that wasn't the spirit gum.
Wow.
Free Guybrush Threepwood! Free Guybrush Threepwood! No new taxes! Down with porcelain!
Hey, lay off the banging or I'm gonna shove that mug up your blowhole!
Free Guybrush Threepwood! Free Guybrush Threepwood! Oh, this just isn't the same. Uh-oh. I feel a depossession coming on. Hey, look at that! A gaping round hole in the wall. The voodoo lady must have escaped through this. Convenient. Ah, sweet Lady Freedom. Uh-oh.
Well darn.
Welcome back, sir.
You know, every time I pass out in the jail, they haul my body back to the bar and redecorate it. You think I should go back as a ghost and check on my body? Yeah. Who knows what strange party favors they'll dress my body up in next. Thanks for the advice, Mr. Winslow.
Certainly, sir.
Down with porcelain. No New Taxes was a dated joke when this game came out, not to mention now. Ain't that the truth? A lot of the times Monkey Island uses intentionally dated jokes mixed in with their more ageless humor. We need to pop back to the sword fight. That's the mast. Oh, didn't mean to go up the mast.
Morgan?
But that is the mast, just so you know.
Hi, everyone. I'm back.
Shh! I be trying to concentrate here.
Well,
my body is perfectly positioned for another root beer shower. Great.
Oh, I've got that mug.
Captain Threepwood!
Don't rub it in. So, ever seen a ghost before?
Have I ever? I'm a judge, laddie. My every waking hour is haunted by the harrowing curses of the despicable reprobates I've sent to the gallows. To be frank, your cheery spirit is something of a welcome respite.
Yeah, I'm much more of an existential crisis ghost than a mind-numbing horror spirit. All that wailing really does a number on your throat. Ooh, I'm a scary ghost.
Oh, let's do the bugged out, cross-eyed Gomer.
Yeah, quit that. You aren't scary. You just screwed up my concentration.
All right, now we got some voodoo root beer in a mug. Ain't that what we've always wanted? Well, I'm gonna have to repossess our body, right? Well, it's some kind of root beer. Isn't all root beer voodoo root beer in some small way? Guess I've never thought about it like that, but sure.
Can't touch anything, let alone press a button as a spirit. Mr. Winslow?
Yes, sir?
Would you mind pressing the button again?
Certainly, sir.
Good night, Brandon. Thanks for coming by. I hope I'll see you in the future, too.
I'm back!
Hold your ground or I'll take you down myself!
I surrender.
I surrender.
You do? Terrific! Off to jail with you!
Let's see how Spirit Gum reacts to a little root beer. Ooh, that brings back unpleasant memories.
Aha.
Oh. Hey, now this is delicious. And tingly. And...
Hey, keep it down over there.
Whoa. Now, that is Spirit Gum.
Alright.
Alright, corpsey body. Let's go get that Cutlass of Cthulhu, save Elaine, and take down LeChuck once and for all.
Hey, don't you leave me here. Come on, at least give me some gum.
I'm back, LeChuck. Now that I have my root beer proof and only slightly rotting body again, I can touch anything I want. So get ready to be touched.
To death!
Sharp, pointy death. Finally. Ouch! How pish that stings.
Do you think I'm some kind of dolt, Threepwood?
Dolt?
This sword now has enough demonic power in it to bring down a god. Did you think we'd let you get your mortal hands on it?
Seriously, who uses the word dolt anymore?
With just one swipe, that sword could completely obliterate your body.
I do wish you hadn't made such a pest of yourself. I wanted you alive to see me marry Elaine.
I've told you 1,000,000 times, LeChuck. I'm already married
Till death do you part, Threepwood. And that part has already been taken care of. Elaine, my dear, please dispose of this irritating corpse.
With pleasure.
Elaine, sweetie, stop! It's me!
What?
Go,
You,
Winslow.
sir, I found the map.
Mr. Winslow!
How dare you! I have a wedding ceremony to plan, a dress to pick out, a reception to arrange, and some bridesmaids to slaughter. I don't have time for this.
Now we gotta fight.
I'm more powerful now than I could have ever been as a lowly governor or a pitiful pirate.
Stupid sponge. I liked you better when you were smaller. Smaller. I've got to shrink that sponge.
This is marvelous. You really think you still have a chance? Go ahead, give it your best shot. I'll even give you a head start. Just know this. There is nowhere you can go where I cannot find you.
I don't remember this part from the Corpse Bride.
Listen up, Sponge. It's time you lost some weight. I still have my Feast of the Senses spell in my body. I just need to find someone who can help me reverse it.
Alright, well, who knows voodoo down here? Also, you'll note that I'm still in my body here in the afterlife.
Hi, Caleb.
Oh, hello again.
Can you help me reverse this spell? You said you were a connoisseur of the occult, right?
Feast of the Senses. Trying to watch your figure, eh, Porky?
What? No, it's not for me, obviously. It's for...
Don't worry, Carnivorous Wood.
Oh, come on. That doesn't even sound like Threepwood.
Losing weight is easy if you follow a strict diet. Here, try this.
No, I don't need a diet. Never mind. Diet of the senses. Like a sponge, you are bloated in your hips and thighs. Block out the sight with a cover for your eyes. The smallest mouth snacks on a tiny whispered word. A sound so petite it is barely heard. A light touch for an appetizer, stay true and thrive. A delicate feather, plucked from a bird half alive. Your sixth sense is bloated with fates not yet dealt. You'll find that a secret will help tighten your belt. Fight the smell of the after-dinner treat. Eliminate odor and the urge to eat. To keep off the weight, you need food with no flavor. Find a taste so bland there's nothing to savor.
Aha. Well, what's a good place to start? How about Winslow's deodorant? That'll block smells.
Old Brute, the pirate alternative to bathing. This might help stave off that fresh corpse smell I'm starting to notice.
Right, now there's a couple things down here to grab. This helmet.
Looks like Dakava's helmet found its way out of the manatee in one piece. I wonder if Dakava was so lucky.
And fishnet.
A fishnet woven of the finest meshes. Up we go.
It's a good thing his bloated corpse can float. If the train leaves Chicago at 8:30 a.m. going 45 miles an hour.
Whoa!
Well, what's that treasure that we were meant to have in life? So I think we're prepared to capture it now, aren't we? And another train leaves New York on the same line at 7:30 a.m. going 60 miles per hour. How many people will manage to survive the ensuing crash? And what color are the driver's eyes? Good a place as any to dig.
Oh, great. More tiny parrots. I guess since he got atomized into a million bits, there are going to be a lot of these guys. Aha! Now I got you, tiny little parrots. Oh, they're like tiny annoying golden mosquitoes.
Now, we gotta be able to keep them in something. Fortunately, we happen to have this tip jar we stole earlier.
Sorry guys, I need to keep you in a more contained space than my jacket pockets.
Well, what's through here?
Tree wood.
Whoa, Nelly. The spirit binding must be messing with my head.
Dead
Hello,
seagull.
Guybrush.
You can do that too?
I'm sorry, but I must still conceal my whereabouts and communicate through the vessels of nature's works.
You picked a dead seagull?
A perfect place to go unnoticed.
I can't help but think the advantages of flight could be more useful. I'm having a hard time getting over this dead seagull thing.
You must realize that oftentimes in life, it is not where the message comes from, but the message itself.
But it's gross. What the heck am I, anyway? I feel one step removed from a zombie.
You are no stranger to the reanimation of corpses. You are now familiar with the form that LeChuck has known so well.
So, you're saying I'm a zombie?
Defining such states is folly in the realm of voodoo.
I'm a zombie.
If you insist.
Is there anything else I should know about being a zombie? Are you flush with zombie advice?
Your true form is not lost.
Ah, now we're getting somewhere.
But such powerful reanimation is outside of the realm of voodoo. It requires something much more rare.
Sometimes you just gotta take a massage wherever you can get one.
A four-headed monkey?
But I'm afraid I don't know either. The spirit must be compelled to reconstitute itself. That is all I can share.
I'm sure you've heard by now, but Elaine is a demon bride of LeChuck.
Your wife's ways are her own, her fate compelled by unknown forces.
Yeah, she's a bit of a loose cannon.
For once, I agree with you, Treepwood.
Aside from joining my archenemy, I generally appreciate the sass.
Be careful, Guybrush. You must make your own choices, for Elaine does not trust in the ways of voodoo.
I have a semi-voodoo related question. How come when I open...
Maybe you still have some connection to the physical world that you are clinging to.
You mean my shred of life? Then that means LeChuck kept a shred of life when he died too.
Perhaps. Who is to say if the shred was his own?
Your ways of voodoo have really done a number on me lately.
The ebb and flow of the tides of our suffering cannot be controlled.
Why are you doing this to me? What did I do to chap your hide?
I am not your enemy, Treepwood. In fact, I have most likely saved you from yourself.
Right. Tell that to my shambling mess of a body here. Ever since LeChuck got a hold of your diary, he's really had it in for you.
The dread pirate LeChuck is not one for nuances. You know this, Guybrush.
Back on Flotsam, though, he seemed pretty convinced you were evil.
What else happened back on Flotsam? Did he not slaughter you and your friend Morgan Le Fay in cold blood? LeChuck is mad as usual. I do not blame him for his anger towards me, or towards you. It is expected and beyond his control.
You're saying LeChuck is just being LeChuck?
Yes.
Ouch.
Why should I believe any of this?
Fine, you don't have to. I'll be going then.
Whoa, whoa. You don't have to go.
I have said all I can at this time. Good luck, Guybrush. Do not let the forces of ill will or the ignorance of others knock you from your path.
Wait! I believe you! Ah, man.
Well, here's a feather from a bird barely alive.
A feather. A tiny touch. Gross.
What's down here? Why, a locked treasure chest.
Oh, what a surprise. It's locked.
Whatever will I do?
Looks like somebody was on their way to a LeChuck dress-up contest.
Treepwood!
Yeah! Stop doing that!
In there, you will find some of the things that allowed LeChuck to get so close to your beloved Elaine.
What? I don't think I want to look in there anymore.
LeChuck's human form was most impressive, but we can all use the help of voodoo from time to time.
I think I'm set in the voodoo department.
If it's trust you seek, LeChuck's belt should do nicely.
Don't you find it strange that LeChuck left this stuff out here in the open? I think he'd want to get rid of it.
LeChuck is careless.
The dead bird is not helping me trust her more.
And now this is why people were so keen to trust LeChuck.
It's the belt buckle LeChuck wore when he was human. Funny how a smiling face always seems trustworthy, even on a skull.
Now who's someone we would like to trust us, huh? It's another one of those hypnotized monkeys. Alright, let's go over to the Thieves' Den.
Welcome back, friend.
And let's get him to trust us with his smiling face.
Take a look at this.
Nice find, friend. Did you steal that yourself?
I did. I snatched it right off LeChuck's belt.
I trust that you did.
Yeah? What if I told you that I stole this from a three-headed mermaid who had come here from the future riding a giant space turtle?
I trust you, friend. If you say it's true, then I believe you.
Nice secret you've got there. Care to share it with me?
Normally I wouldn't trust a thief like yourself, but there is just something about you.
Oh, that's just the enchanted voodoo charm talking.
What?
Oh, nothing.
So great. All right, and finally
with the
back
pilfering.
to...
I gotta go.
Come back soon, friend.
Swordfight Island. Good thing he didn't hold stealing that spell against you, because he doesn't care about what happens to the stuff after he steals it. Exactly. He just cares about the stealing part. For here we got a blindfold to block the sense of sight.
How come there's only one of these? I thought all probationary members had to wear blindfolds.
Probationary members? There are no probationary members here.
But your bouncer said...
Oh, that rock rib! Always good for a laugh.
So every action from Chapter 4 could have been avoided if not for Rockrib pulling a joke. Well, let's
Hey, WP.
Hold on a tick. I've almost got my stroke back.
I surrender. Take me to jail.
For what?
For kidnapping my own body.
Good enough. Let's go.
He just likes to put people in jail, really.
I've already found the spirit gum, so no. I will not be chewing any more pre-mouthified gum. A taste so bland there is nothing to savor. This ABC gum should fit the bill.
Aha. There we go.
I guess I'll head back to the bar.
Yeah, Bug-Eye was actually captaining one of the ships that attacked LeChuck.
How about a towel, sir?
Thanks. Back in my regular digs, only slightly worse for wear, considering.
And for some reason, the escape tunnel leads to the toilet. Alright. Well, now we've got all the things to reverse the Feast of the Senses spell.
Still on your scavenger hunt, Threepwood?
You can make fun of me and punch me about all you want, LeChuck.
You're right, I can. Thanks.
Shoot.
Oh! What a dick. Well, let's shrink that spong. A spong is a sponge without an E. Does the toilet have a Russian accent and a Mega Buster? If only.
I'm not going back in there while Elaine is a crazy demon with a cursed cutlass. I'm gonna have to shrink this sponge first.
Alright, here goes.
Wait a minute. Some of my stuff is gone. That two-bit thief robbed me. Pretty smoothly, too.
Alright, what's the order? First the blindfold.
Like a sponge, you are bloated in your hips and thighs. Block out the sight with a cover for your eyes. This blindfold ought to do the trick.
Alright, now sound.
The smallest mouth snacks on a tiny whispered word. A sound so petite it is barely heard. Bon voyage, my barely audible buddies.
It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate. Now the seagull feather.
A light touch for an appetizer, stay true and thrive. A delicate feather plucked from a bird half alive.
Now for the sixth sense, a secret.
Your sixth sense is bloated with fates not yet dealt. You'll find that a secret will help tighten your belt. One sponge shrinking secret coming up.
For smell, deodorant.
Fight the smell of the after-dinner treat. Eliminate odor and the urge to eat. Fights odor and wetness for the active pirate. And sponges.
And finally, for taste, well-used gum.
To keep off the weight, you need food with no flavor. Find a taste so bland there's nothing to savor. Here you go, sponge. Chew on this for a while. Uh-oh. I hope that's not indigestion.
And here we go. The final battle.
Ah, don't you think what you did can't be undone? Elaine will be my demon bride, come hell or high water.
Guybrush, how?
The voodoo lady. She brought me back.
The voodoo lady? Think of all the peril that woman has put you in. You've been blindly led around by her for so long, Guybrush.
But without her...
Attack, my fishy friends!
Hey!
Hit him with the old backward sea slug!
Ah, enough of this. This be going on far too long. Elaine is mine, my demon bride, to make me a kingly breakfast each morning, to see to it that my fortress of evil is kept tidy in case we have guests over to torture, to patch up all my worn-out, tattered socks, and...
That's my Laney Poo.
You're right, sweetie. He doesn't give you much to work with, does he? Uh-oh.
Excuse us a moment, Guybrush. The wifey and I need to have a little private talk.
Wow!
Oh,
A
shit.
futile, if admirably treacherous gesture, my buttercup. Even without La Esponja's help, I've already sucked up so much power that I can simply step into the crossroads and take as much voodoo energy as I desire. You see, you can temporarily destroy my body, Elaine, but you cannot damage my spirit. Oh, my spirit!
Take that, you big, ugly, undead voodoo-stealing bunchback toad!
Oh, Morgan? What are you doing here? And where did you get that sword?
Look, we can kill LeChuck, but we have to find a way to take him on in both the physical and the spiritual plane at the same time!
Do what now?
Look out!
I do love Ow My Spirit.
I'll be back for you, lass.
LeChuck!
Think of all the times you tried to destroy me.
To be fair...
Oh!
All that pain.
That's
all
what he
that
gets for
suffering.
2B fairing.
Now just imagine what I'm gonna do to you, Threepwood.
Oof!
Guybrush!
Now, the battle truly begins. Well, let's get the hell down from here.
Try to fly away, little Peepwood.
Yet another sail filled with the ill winds of change.
Now this is...
My hook's got better uses than that.
You know what's so great about this?
We're both getting our cardio in for the day?
The simplicity.
That's the sail.
It's just you, me, my ship.
Elaine!
And no voodoo lady. By Blackbeard's boots, I hate that woman. Now I think it's time for you to swab the deck.
Elaine!
Guybrush!
Oh, we can stop LeChuck, but we have to do it when he's crossing between worlds. I'll try to lure him across. You stab him with the cutlass.
I'll fight tooth and nail for you, Guybrush.
Plunder Bunny!
Pickaroony!
I'll light the cannon!
Yes, dear!
How appropriate you fight like a janitor.
Does Elaine know about Morgan, Guybrush?
What?
That sultry sea minx had it for Threepwood. Her corsair sailed for only him. A pity I had to kill her. But now they can kindle their love in hell.
Leads down to the wheelhouse.
All right.
Oh, the crossroads rip is just beyond that sail.
How I can't wait for you to give up and just go away!
They've met.
There's a part of me that imagines LeChuck's cabin with pastel walls. Lanykins!
Sleepy!
I'm gonna try to lure LeChuck into the crossroads again. So, if he kills me again, you've got this covered, right?
No problem, babe.
I like mine better. Elaine! Whatever happens, you've got to stop LeChuck while he's between worlds. Promise me you won't give up and become his bride again.
Don't talk like that. I love you.
Promise me!
I mean, you kind of just described the end of Monkey Island 2 there, Andy. Let's see. Well, we're back up at the crow's nest. What else can we do from here?
LeChuck, you've kidnapped Elaine. You've strung me up in lame traps, zapped me with a voodoo doll. You've tried to force me to be your undead slave, but never tried to kill me so brazenly.
Which is the greatest mistake I ever made.
What?
Mind the drop!
Here we are.
Elaine is doing a better job with that skeleton army than I'm doing with LeChuck.
That one's got a pool
Wonder
toy.
Bunny!
Pickaroonie!
Here we go.
A little help here?
I'm on it, sweetie.
A bunch of barrels containing God knows what. They're locked up tight.
Away from me limited vintages of grog. We'll crack open the finest over your shriveled corpse. Would you mind inspecting me hull for me?
Oh, full of holes. We should really take her into port. Get a nice mug of grog. Talk about the good old days.
I think today will become my good old days.
Here we are.
Stop it, you monstrous maggot mating ground!
Elaine, not even you and your flimsy sword can stop me now.
Watch me try! Ugh.
Alright, there's some keys.
Gentlemen, I quite honestly feel your pain.
See if I can't grab them.
My hook's got...
Got him.
Ow! You bastard.
Did we enjoy our little swim?
Refreshing.
You look spent, Swabby. Perhaps you ought to rest a spell. Off to your quarters.
There we go. So far, so good. Things happening here.
That's not gonna work.
Alright. What do I do with that?
It's so cute, watching my dear Elaine swing that sword like she knows what she's doing. Did it ever occur to you that I know more about that cursed cutlass than all of ye barnacle brains?
Oh.
And I'm gonna need to bust out one of those barrels. First, let's slide down this way. And then...
my hook's...
I thought you were supposed to be able to slide down the sail.
My hook... it's a giant demonic cannon of doom. It will be...
Alright. Just swore you were supposed to be able to slide down the sail
better
with the
uses
hook.
than that.
How I can't wait for you to give up and just go away!
Guess not. Alright, we're gonna need to get thrown around a bit more because I need to get back around to the barrel storage.
What?
That sultry seeming candid for Threepwood. A pity I had to kill her.
Alright, yeah, same dialogue. Alright, now throw me down. Blow me down? I don't know. Drop me down.
A sail filled with
Oh, here we
full
go.
winds of...
This is what I was
Oh, forget it. All this getting punched in the face is leaving me feeling unmetaphoric.
Here we go.
Always wanted to try this. I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pie. Oh!
Oh!
Oh! Oh!
Now use the keys.
Quit making a mess! I'm gonna swab my deck with your scraggly excuse for a beard.
can't do that one.
Laneykin!
3P!
Light the cannon again!
I'm on it, sweetie.
More like Error Flynn. Alright, now we get Keelhauled. More of an irritation than anything at this point. Oh, like sliding down a sail? I imagine that would go poorly. Alright, I messed that up.
Elaine!
A little more cannon fire.
A little more cannon fire would go great with these multiple concussions.
You got it, love.
Alright, now we've got to put the door on that barrel.
It's so cute, watching my dear Elaine swing that sword like she knows what she's doing. Did it ever occur to you that I know more about that curse?
Okay, yeah, I've heard it. Ah, crap. Messed that up. Alright, we can slide down and that'll shortcut us over to it. Now we just gotta wait for him to throw us down. Come on.
How I can't
Slowpoke.
wait for you to give up and just go away!
Lanekins!
3P!
Light the cannon.
Light the cannon
I'm on it.
Step onto the seesaw.
See?
How do I step on? Oh, broken door. Duh.
A seesaw. Let's see.
Here we go. Pop for a helmet.
Guybrush! Oh my god, you look terrible!
LeChuck's giving me a bit of the business.
We need to trap him, Guybrush!
Oh, you two can get cozy together when I'm done giving Threepwood his painful and permanent farewell into the afterlife. Ow! Ah!
Well then. Here goes.
Guybrush, what are you doing?
It's the only way.
What?
Is it over? Hello? Did we win? I guess we did. Ah, Elaine's ring. At least I managed not to lose it. The center of the crossroads. Guess I'm stuck here for good now. Courage, anchor, direction, sacrifice. Place these things in a ring at the center of the crossroads. Ah, clever.
Wow, what a rush! Hey, my hand is back. Oh.
Guybrush! Oh, it's about time.
It is? Wait, you were expecting me? But I was dead. Is that why you gave me...
You should know enough to trust me by now, Guybrush Threepwood.
But you asked LeChuck to make you a demon bride. How did you know I would be able to bring you back from that?
After all these years and all of our adventures, two things are certain. That I always have a plan, and that Guybrush Threepwood will always come for me when I need him most.
That's my plunder bunny. I'll always come if you just need help folding the sails. You'll always be the shiver in my timbers. That was your master plan, or that sounds like something your husband might say. Hey there, Xenon, you're right at the end. I'll also come if you just need help folding the sails.
I'll also come when you just need somebody to help fold the sails, but don't spread that around.
Well, the important thing now is that LeChuck is gone. For good this time.
And you are finally free from whatever fate was planned for you and LeChuck.
And that's what this whole Esponja Grande thing has been about, huh?
Actually, it's pronounced Esponja with an H sound at the end.
Really? But we've all been saying Esponja.
Yes, I know. It's been bothering me this whole time. I'm just telling you because I don't want you to look silly.
That cracked me up so good the first time I played this. Cause yeah, it had been bothering me the whole time too. And there you have it. We got it. We do have a post-credit scene on this one. But this was Tales of Monkey Island, Chapter 5, Rise of the Pirate God. It's a hell of an ending, hell of a final battle. There were at one time plans for a second season, but I doubt that'll ever happen. Telltale has moved on from point-and-click adventures to like interactive movies, and Monkey Island is technically owned by Disney now, I suppose. Hell, if anything, we'll probably end up seeing like a live-action movie or something. Monkey Island for Kingdom Hearts 3? Oh, hell yeah. That I would love. Well, what kind of a name is Guybrush Threepwood? What kind of a name is Goofy? That'd get you into the Kingdom Hearts games. LeChuck meets Yuck. God damn it. One of these days. Franklin as himself. Special thanks. Almost to the end of the credits now. So what'd everyone think? Everyone else enjoy that as much as I did? Special thanks to Bubbles the Plastic Dinosaur on loan from the Two Teeth family. Also, David the Janitor again.
So, my child, have you done as I asked?
I have. Now for your end of the deal.
Yes, your actions have influenced your fate. I will allow your ghostly form to return to the physical realm to carry on as a fearsome pirate hunter.
Ghost pirate hunter Morgan Le Flay. I think I'm going to enjoy this.
Perhaps. You have chosen your own fate. Now go. There is much work to be done before the tides of destiny shift again.
Dun dun dun, SalmonMax2010.com. Alright, so that's Tales of Monkey Island. It's a hell of a story. We got some options for what I do next. We got Back to the Future, which is, in all respects, Back to the Future 3. Sorry, 4, derp. It is, in all respects, the sequel to the Back to the Future trilogy. It even has Christopher Lloyd and many of the other original voice actors. And let's see, we could also do Strong Bad's Cool Game for attractive people. Yes, there was a time-traveling train. Doc decided to stay back in the Old West with his wife and 2 kids. Meanwhile, Marty returned to his modern life with his happy family. But yeah, there's that. There's Strong Bad's Cool Game for attractive people. There's 2 different Sam & Max games, but obviously we'd start with the first one. All of those are good options that I would love to move forward with. So what do you guys think? My wife votes for Strong Bad's Cool Game for attractive people, but of course it would be. Anyone else want to chime in? Not going to say which one I would most like to do. I'd like to do any of them. But I'm not going to say which one I'd like to do most because I don't want to influence people. Jonesing for some Strong Bad, eh? Have you set up a poll over the weekend? I didn't even know there was a Back to the Future game, so you'd vote for that one? Alright. Well, now that everyone who's active in chat has voted, I am gonna say that I would want to do Back to the Future as well. Like I say, I'm good with any of them, but that's the one I'd like to do the most. So, I will set up a straw poll over the weekend. I will link you all to it later. And anyone else who wants to vote on that will, I guess, have the deciding vote. Please don't cheat by voting multiple times. That would be silly. But I want to do what people want to see, so I will. Yeah, I'll put that up later. Xenon, are you gonna stream after this? Because if so, I'd like to direct everyone over to your channel. Playing Kingdom Hearts 2. Alright, well, you heard her. Can head on over to her channel. You can, obviously, it's linked in the chat there. And everyone have a great night and a great weekend. There won't be anyone streaming tomorrow, probably, unless it's very early or very late, because that's our date night. Actually, stay up to watch it tonight. Alright. But I think what it looks like we're going to be doing is probably streaming 6 days a week. And it'll be for at least 5 of those days, it'll be a different person each night, and then we'll have a wild card type of stream. Because it looks like, just generally, people are available to and wanting to watch in the evenings each day. So I think that's going to work out best. Other people may have different ideas. There may be other streams throughout the daytime and everything, but you know, that's why you're following us, right? So anyone who's watching and isn't currently follow us, if you'd like to keep up with us, go ahead and hit that follow button. It helps us out a ton if you do. Alright? Helps us out a ton. If you don't want to, that's also fine. I'm not going to try and guilt you into it, because it doesn't hurt anything if you don't follow us. And we're just happy to have you here watching. Everybody stay beautiful. I probably stole that from Cat Icarus. But I don't know what to say to end off the stream on, so